There you go. Yeah. All right. What's going on, peeps? This is Big Hurt here from Big Hurt TV. We got TJ here, and we're at Tucson Boxing Inc. And we're going to be doing a tutorial on 4 basic punches, some fundamentals of punches. And we're going to be going over the jab, straight, the hook, and the uppercut. So we're going to be going over the punches. We're going to be going over the beginning of the punch, how to end the punch. And that is getting your hands back. Also paying attention to what your hands are doing that aren't actually part of the punch. And also
the consequences of what happens if you do it wrong.
Right, yeah, most importantly.
Yeah.
So those things we're going to be going over. And the first punch we're going to be going over is we're going to be going to jab. Jab is not supposed to be a power shot. It's only for spacing. It's to open up other opportunities for you. And
you can use jabs for not only spacing, but you can also use it for disorientation. If someone keeps getting peppered with jabs, then they can't think as much.
Right.
So the less your opponent can think, the less they can try to knock your head off.
Right. And of course, this is the thinking game.
Yeah.
Popular belief. This is the thinking game, and we want to take somebody's head out of the game and take it off ultimately.
Yeah.
So starting with the jab. Let's get to it. Okay. So the most important thing about the jab is that when you do it, and the same thing with the jab is with the straight, is the whole rotation of the hand. Okay. With the jab is most important. First thing you want to do is you want to step out. That's what you do. You step out. That's what the footwork looks like. You step. Okay. When you jab, you want to turn that hand over. Turn the hand. Lock it out. You want to make sure it basically looks like you want to get the hand locked out, so you make sure you transfer all the energy into your target. Okay? Turn the hand over, step out, square over your feet. Okay? Okay? Second part of that is making sure that you got this hand here. Keep that hand at your face. If you don't have it here, and somebody slips out of the way of it, and they can counter you with a check hook or something like that, and right in the side of the head. You want to make sure that when this hand goes out, this hand goes back. That's the way that I do it. I hit myself in the face every time I throw a jab. And also you want to make sure that you hurry up and get that jab back. Okay? So step out into it. Turn the hand over. Step out. Okay? Turn the hand over. Okay? And that's the jab. It's real simple.
And let's show you what happens when you don't get that hand back quite as fast as you think you did.
Okay, so okay? It wouldn't be that slow, because he's being nice to me. He gonna do it fast.
Yeah, a lot faster.
So, okay, if I don't get that hand back like I should, I want to make sure I get it back, right? Because if I don't, I can get checked. Or if I don't have this hand up when I throw that jab, what could potentially happen is he can slip, or he can roll out of the way of it.
Yeah.
Or come here and my hand is down and I can potentially get put to sleep.
You won't be called a knuckle sandwich.
Gobble, gobble. All right, so the next punch we're going to be going over is we're going to be going over straight. Okay? The straight is going to be your first power punch. Everything other than your jab is considered a power punch.
Yeah.
So we're going to be over straight, and one of the most important things about about the straight is going to be getting your shoulders turned around, getting your hips turned around, getting your feet turned over, and just like the jab, it's going to be getting the hand turned over. You want to make sure, and also you want to make sure with pretty much any punch, you want to make sure, most importantly with the straight, is that you want to reach your target right when that hand turns over. The straight is one of the biggest things about a straight, is that if you do not do that, you're going to lose a lot of power, you're going to lose a lot of efficiency, and ultimately that's not what you want to do. This is all about efficiency. So let's check it out. So the straight should look just like this. Okay? The hand is here, back at my face. Hand is turned over, shoulders turned, hip turned, foot turned. Okay? That's a power shot. You make sure, and when you want to make sure that you get your target right at the end, right when your hand turns over. Okay? Okay? That's what it should look like. One more time. Hand turn, shoulders turn, hip, feet turned over.
I like to think of it as the Elvis. Yeah, 'cause, Elvis and Hound Dog. That's what it looks like.
That's what it looks like. And if you catch somebody with it, they look like that too. They just. Thank you very much. All right, so the next punch we're going to be going over the hook. Okay.
Yeah.
And the hook, one of the most important things about a hook is that what people don't get is that the hook does not come from the shoulder. It does not come from the chest muscle. The power comes from your hips and your legs. All this torso, all this here, making sure that you're turning those hips around, getting the shoulders turned over, shoulders turned around. Make sure you're getting those feet turned over, and your feet are grounded firmly. That's where all that power is going to be coming from. Not about punching people like this. People think if they do more curls.
So don't go to the gym thinking if you do a lot of curls that you're gonna hit people harder, because that's just stupid.
Yeah.
Because this is a curl.
Yeah.
Unless you want to hit somebody in the back of the head while standing, 6 inches away from them, it ain't gonna work.
It's not gonna work that way. So we're gonna be going over that. So let's check it out. So the hook, again, the whole twisting motion. You want to make sure that you turn your body, your feet, your hips, and get all the power that you can. Like we were saying before, is when you throw that hook, the power is not coming from the bicep. Okay, it's coming from your hips, coming from your feet, and those shoulders turning over. Okay, so when you're getting ready to throw a hook, it's going to look like a slip because you're going to load up. You're going to load up first. That's the first portion of it. You're going to load up, and then you're going to turn that body, turn the hips, turn your shoulders, and then the hand comes around. Okay? The hand is going to be the last part. Okay? So it's going to look like that. Okay? Just like that. And all that power is going to translate up from the floor, which is going to be totally grounded into the ground. It's going to come up through your torso, up through your hips, through your torso, your core, and into that hand.
Which has next to nothing to do with your bicep.
Nothing to do with your bicep. So these right here, those iso curls, it's not going to help you, big man.
Not going to help you knock a dude out.
At all. Okay? It's all about turning those shoulders, getting those feet turned around, getting the shoulders and your hips turned around, getting that arm out there. Okay? All right, so the last punch that we're going to be going over is we're going to be going over the uppercut. Okay, so the uppercut, one of the most important elements of the uppercut is making sure that you bring that hand straight vertical. Okay, you want to make sure that you bring it vertical, and also you want to make sure that your footwork, all your power punches especially, you want to make sure that you got your footwork right. But if you don't get that twisting motion into it, you're going to lose all your power. So,
also, by keeping your hands coming straight up, you want to make sure that you're not throwing, because there's two different actually uppercuts. There's the uppercut, and then there's the shovel hook, which looks a lot like an uppercut, which is actually considered a hook. So, by bringing your hands straight up and rotating your back, you're making sure that you're coming straight up, and you're not doing a shovel hook instead of what you may think is an uppercut.
So let's check it out. Uppercut, again, the most important part of an uppercut is making sure that you're bringing that uppercut completely vertical. So let's switch this around. You want to bring this vertical, because if you don't bring it vertical, then it's going to look like something else. And it's just like anything else. If you don't do it the way you're supposed to do it, it's not efficient. You're wasting energy. You're wasting opportunities. And potentially you're going to be wasting your time because you're going to get put to sleep.
Yeah.
You're just not doing it right. You're going to set yourself up for something else. Okay? So when you do that hook, when you do that uppercut, you want to make sure that you load up, same as you do when you do your hook. It's the same with the uppercut. It's almost like a slip. Okay? You load up, turn your feet, and bring that hook straight vertical. Bring that uppercut straight vertical. Okay? Bring it straight vertical. Just like that. It's coming straight up. Okay? And that power is not coming from my bicep. It's coming from me getting that foot turned around, those hips and shoulders turned, And another big part of getting the power out of that shot is that making sure that the same amount of energy that you're expending when you're bringing that hook up, bringing that shoulder up, is bringing this shoulder here back, okay? When you bring that shoulder back, that's what's creating that torsion, that momentum that's going to get all your power into that shot. And hopefully you're going to put it into your target.
Which, that shoulder rotation could be the difference between dizzy and knocked out.
Absolutely. All right, guys, so in this tutorial, we went over the 4 fundamental punches, which was for the jabs, your straights, your hooks, and your uppercuts, okay? Again, a real quick recap. Make sure that on your jab and your straights, you want to make sure that you turn those hands over. With your straight especially, because you want to make sure you translate all that power into your target. You don't want to get jammed up. That's one thing that we forgot to talk about, was getting jammed up. If you're too close to your target and you try and throw that punch, you're not going to be able to get that power into it. You want to make sure that person is right at the end when you turn that hand over. Okay?
No power comes from hitting somebody in your arm and still like this.
Exactly. You want to lock that out to make sure that's just like a stick. You want to make sure that all that power gets transmitted right into your target. With your hook, you want to make sure that you want to start off with your feet and your hips and your shoulders, and you end with putting somebody to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember, Elvis Presley, Hound Dog.
Hound Dog. And that's going to be the same with any of the power punches. It's going to be the same with your straight, with your hook, and with your uppercut. And with your hook and your uppercut, you want to make sure that it's going to, that load up that you do, it's going to look almost like a slip. Okay. Same thing with your uppercut.
Yeah.
So
remember, throw it back so you get all that momentum out of your upper body.
Right.
Because remember, that throwback could be the difference between dizzy and he can't fight anymore.
And the fight's over. All right. So thank you guys for watching. It's Big Hurt, TJ out. We're here at Big Hurt TV here at Boxing Inc. Tucson. Thank you guys for watching. You got any tutorials you want for us to make, and you got any questions about, go ahead and let us know below, and give us a like, give us a subscribe, keep it coming. Peace out. Damn, that hurt.
What's up with your feet, man?
I don't know what the